Kangaroo burgers. Stick around, we'll show you how we made these kangaroo burgers. So in order to have a kangaroo burger, you're gonna need some kangaroo meat. This is the Mallaroo. It's really just a brand. It's the Western gray kangaroo. Spencer, how many kangaroo species do you think there are in Australia?
I thought there was just one.
I too thought there was just one kangaroo. Now before I get into all that, I want you to think about, you know, sheep are pretty cuddly and cute. We eat those. Cows, pretty cuddly and cute. We eat those. In Australia, they've been eating kangaroo for millennia, and there's 48 species of kangaroos in Australia. And of those, only 4 species are permitted for what is commercial harvest. And they have a quota on it, so you have to only harvest a certain amount from a certain region, and they change those quotas every year. So they are wild harvested. Western gray kangaroo is what we have here. This is leg meat. Now kangaroo is extremely lean, as you can see. There's virtually no fat. But for the Australians, they have more kangaroo, around 50 million in their population, than they have cattle. Now, of course, this is an animal eats vegetation, so for an Australian, kangaroo is not a whole lot different than a cow. Now, for us, we import this so that we can have something exotic. And you know how we love our buffalo, bison? Well, the kangaroo is to the Australian as the bison is to the Native American. So we just get these nice lean chunks of kangaroo meat. We can chop them up into really not much to do other than just take off a little bit of the silver skin that we might have. And we're gonna grind them up, make our hamburger patties. What am I doing? I'm talking.
Action. Like action.
Oh. Now we got to grind the leg meat. It's a Biro 5552. It's a 52 grinder. We're going to coarse grind it through this head. It's a Gemini system. Goes into a Holleymatic 175 with a 32 head. We'll grind it out into a double grind. Double grind is what we're doing, Spencer. We're going to coarse grind, then we're going to fine grind. And we'll have a nice double ground kangaroo burger. Show you a pro tip. So if you have a product, like in this case is going to be soft, and you run it through your packaging equipment, it's going to squish. So what I've done is I've just thrown them right up here, got the fans blowing on them. We're talking in this freezer 10 minutes. It's going to help them set up, make them look a lot nicer in the package. Scott's pro tip. Scott's hot pro tip. Scott's hot pro tip.
It's more of a cold tip, freezing tip.
Scott's pro cold tip. How's that?
I like it.
So professional packaging is a huge step in any small mid-level meat processor. This is a thermoforming machine, VC999. They make different sizes. This is the compact. And I remember being a young man and we had these old vacuum machines. I used to work on them and I would dream of one day having packaging that was as professional as this. And I'm telling you, for whatever this means to you, obviously nothing, it means a lot to me. That's a dream come true to have a machine. Now this compact model is one of the, I guess the smaller models, but it can do almost 1,000 packages an hour. And it turns out packaging that, to be quite honest, I never thought we'd have in this facility. So the VC99 for us, game changer, absolute game changer. Butchering and spices have gone together for centuries. And for over a decade, the Bearded Butchers have sold spices. In fact, spices came out before our media came out. It began with our original blend, then Chipotle, Cajun, Hot, Hollywood, Black, Butter, Brock, Zesty, and Cinnamon Swirl. 10 different flavors that we've expanded to now. They make meat better. We're online at beardedbutchers.com. We're also expanding into over 500 retailers. Some of our bigger stores are Rural King, Cow Ranch, and all your Great Lakes Ace stores. So look for it on the shelf at a retailer near you or go to beardedbutchers.com and get some of our spice. Our Kangaroo burgers are packed up and we're gonna bust them open and get them on the grill. Do you want to season them up on one side and flip them and season them on the other side, or what do you want to do?
Sure, I'll season them right on there. Going with the our original blend on the Kangaroo, and then from there we're gonna go right on to the Brio grill and we're just gonna cook right over an open fire. Kind of feel like if we were in Australia, this is how we would do it, in the outback in front of an old hunting cabin. So we're just gonna get one side seasoned and then we'll just get them flipped onto the grill and then we'll get the other side seasoned. Remembering that they are super lean, so we're gonna have to be pretty darn careful that we don't dry these puppies out. Just get a nice coating of our original blend on there and let them sizzle over that hickory firewood.
So here we are in the Arvo and we're cooking some Kangaroo on the Barbie and it's Bonza and it's gonna be sweet as.
I feel like you should have a Foster's in your hand.
That's my Australian catchphrases.
How many you eating, Scott? Single or a double?
I was gonna eat all 6 once.
All right, let's build some burgers. So we decided that a few of these are getting some Munster cheese, because what's a burger without cheese? Melted up nicely.
Before we make actual burgers, we're gonna just try the seasoned roux. Cheers. Oh, that's good.
Pretty good, mate. Delicious.
Beats the heck out of the
Oh yeah.
meat alternatives that we tried.
Oh.
Like that.
Spoopy.
My cider.
It's just like lean beef.
Good flavor. Not any off-putting flavors, anything like that. It's just good lean meat.
Fantastic. Burger time.
Let's build one.
I love a good burger. And you might
be like, well, you damn Americans. You turn everything into a hamburger.
Into a cheeseburger.
Well, you know what? They're good. That's why.
Come here, Alyssa.
Delicious.
Big bite.
Kangaroos are just cute, though.
They taste good.
Come here, Josh.
I'll do it.
Here you go.
Oh.
Take a bite. There you go.
That is good.
Come on in
Better
here,
than-
build.
better than I
Come on in here and
expected.
build yourself a burger.
It's
I was
definitely not as
expecting-
juicy as beef. I mean, we know that because what we say, 98% lean. But flavor, that guy that grilled
Fantastic.
those,
Man, he kicked out or knocked that one out of the park, didn't he?
He kicked what?
And again, it's an opportunity for us to say, use it on everything, because with the Bearded Butcher seasoning, of course, we love it when it goes on meat, but this is just one more species, one more continent that we covered.
Scott,
Delicious.
you compared it to bison when we were cutting it. Was it like taste-wise compared to bison?
It's not as sweet as bison. It's
Texture and leanness, yes.
texture and leanness, yeah, even leaner than bison.
What do you think? It's good, isn't it?
The flavor is, I'd say, closer to beef than bison. It's not quite as sweet and mild as bison. It's got a little bit more of a rich beef flavor, but just lean. But
And not off-putting. There's nothing about this that would make you want to set it down and not finish eating it.
so,
It's fantastic.
Well, I made mine well after you guys, and I'm catching up. So.
Kangaroo burgers, Bearded Butchers approve, especially with some spice, some barbecue sauce, cooked over an open fire.
Got the burrito still ripping behind us.
All came together. We approve of Mr. Rue.
We do.
Till next time, thanks for watching the Bearded Butchers right here on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed, liking, clicking, doing all the things so you can stay up to date. Find out what we're gonna eat next. I got a few ideas what we can get. Kangaroo makes the approved list.
Until next time,
See ya.
see ya.